trigger warning. This is about an STD, HIV. I used to love HIV. Used to sit in my room and read countless books about it, consume articles and stories about it, like it was the only thing left in this world that I could feed on. I would watch documentaries, movies, short clips that would tell me more and more, the how, the why, the when, the where of it all. I was obsessed with HIV because I was inside the viral mentality. I understood its complexity. If I was any other virus, I would have done everything in my power to become like HIV. I was in awe of HIV. I was in awe of the way it would silently infect like a spy sent to infiltrate its enemy, amazed by how it could morph itself into human DNA and integrate so completely that it was impossible to tell where you ended and the virus began, shocked by how it could sleep for years, hibernating peacefully inside of our bodies, and I worshiped the way it would one day wake up like a sleeping giant, destroying everything so quickly, ravaging everything so completely because there was no more immunity. But then someone asked me the question, would you rather tell your parents you had cancer or HIV? And to me, the answer became obvious immediately. It was then that I learned about the dark side of HIV, because even though it did not infect my body, it had infected my mentality. It has infected your mentality the same way it infects everybody's mentality, because it can lull the mind into thinking that ignoring those same infected bodies guarantees the safety of your own body. Train the brain into saying that denying its persistence will allow more room for your existence. Convince our conscience that our infected brothers and sisters chose it, deserved it, and are totally worthless now that they have it. This dark side rears its ugly face surrounding infected souls, shouting in their ears to refuse the test lest they be labeled as loose as the change in your pockets. It rises out of dead minds raging inside live ones to refuse treatment and instead choose to be silent, because this world has indoctrinated us with the idea that this disease makes you as valueless as the currency of a defunct nation. I want to scream with a megaphone, wake up out of this new matrix, open up your eyes and vaccinate your mind. I want to oil up a billion screwdrivers and perform a billion lobotomies to unteach this faulty reasoning and reteach that we all have strengths and weaknesses, and we must allow them to teach us that in order to live better, to treat better, to act better, to love better, we must forgive ourselves, reach out our hands, and give permission to love each other again.
Yeah.